Hi, this is Judge Lynn Toler, and I am on the production site of Hip Hop Boot Camp, and I wanted to give you a little behind-the-scene tour of the house we call home for days on end while boot camp is in session. Now, I'm starting you out in what is called the doctor's office. Take a look around. This is where I spend most of my time. Now, this is the screen that I watch all day long. We have cameras in every room in this house, and all day long, I watch what everybody's doing so I know what they're saying, what they're not saying, and I bring it up right at the end of the night.
The blame belongs to the person who conducted the wrongdoing.
The two of you are impaled on the pain of the past. What he did when he was 25 is beating you in the head right now. Hey, I know what everybody said. Now, we're gonna come on with me out of the doctor's office and into the rest of this beautiful house. So now I am coming into marriage boot camp room. Now this is where all the action happens. If I got to fuss at somebody, this is where I do it. Ish and I stand up right here, and we have the campers all the way around here. Now, the marriage boot camp room, a lot of stuff happens in here. We transform it into a nightclub on the night before the ceremony. We transformed it into my judicial chambers. I had a bench in here, flags, the whole 9 yards. We'd have parties in here, and the art department is outstanding. Once they get done with this room, you don't even recognize it. You actually think you're in a club or a courtroom. They do it that well. Wait till you see this. This is the first thing the campers see when they pull up at Hip Hop Boot Camp. It is beautiful. The foyer, double staircase, beautiful piano. Don't nobody ever play it, and we always have musicians in here. I wonder about that, but I never asked. But this is our environment. Ain't it gorgeous? Now, we're gonna move on and go down the hall here to see the pool room. Now, this is the game room. Now, before we get into this house, this room looks completely different. Our art department makes it part of the hip hop boot camp experience. Look on the walls, you've got all of the equipment that artists use, and we have speakers, and we have sound pads, and we have a pool table. Now, this is where a lot of the guys hang out. They play pool, they talk, they run away from their women, and if I ever need to find a guy, don't know where he is, I come in here, because this is usually what is happening. A lot of conversations happening here, a lot of my guy, dude, what's happening? All of that happens right in this room. The guys love it. Now, I'm coming into the kitchen. The boot campers spend a lot of time in here. Now, first of all, this is a beautiful, beautiful, this kitchen is a work of art. And we have it well stocked for all the boot campers. We have these huge refrigerators here. We have soda pop, wine, beer, the whole thing. Now, the boot campers can order any food that they want. They can have Postmates come in, Uber Eats, all of that. Sometimes they choose to cook. If they ask us for something, they want to make a meal, we bring it for them. They come in here and they cook. Now, I want to move on to a special feature that we added in this kitchen. It's specifically for the boot campers, and that's this screen. We call it the whiteboard.
That was a challenge.
All couples to the front driveway, please.
If we have any drills or suggestions for conversation or discussion topics that we want the boot campers to deal with, we put it up on that white screen. Sometimes we have a drill, sometimes we have questions, sometimes we have games, and boot campers often sit right around this table and do what's on that screen. Next, I'm going to take you into what I call the shark room. So now we're coming into what I call the shark room. And the reason I call it the shark room, because there is somewhere in this beautiful tank a shark. There used to be two. I don't know what happened to his partner, but there's that shark over there. But isn't that the most gorgeous tank? Look at those beautiful fish. Now, the boot campers spend a lot of time in here. One, they enjoy looking at that. Two, they sit around here and they chit-chat, they talk. They get everything that they want to get done. They relax, they chill, until we call boot campers, ready for the next drill. Now, I'm coming out to one of the most beautiful areas in the house and a place that a lot of the boot campers hide out in. This is the back patio. Now you have to appreciate how beautiful this entire view is. This house is on a hill and we look over the valley and the mountains. And this is where the boot campers go. There's a blow up between the couples. So what the women do is they'll come out here, or the men, and they'll come out here, they will put their feet in this jacuzzi, which is always warm. Oh, just beautiful. And then they talk. They talk about how angry they are. They talk about how mad they are. They never really get in the pool, but is this not gorgeous? A negative edge pool. We watch them with their feet in there sometimes, but mostly it's this jacuzzi that beckons them. And then they sit over there when they're hiding from us again, light up something, and enjoy their evening.